Alright, what's up? Today we are going to fix a leaky toilet. So there's multiple places where a leaky toilet can happen. This is for one that is between the tank and the bowl. How do I know? I can look underneath here and see that we have a leak coming right there. It's things that you need, a pretty simple process. When purchasing one of these, I actually just got it at Walmart, $3, boom, easy. If you're gonna do this, I recommend replacing the gasket too. So we're gonna do that while we're at it, because you're gonna be pissed if you change this and then it's the gasket too that needs it. So we'll do that. Got our little pliers, and we got some towels here to soak up the water left over in the tank. So what we are going to do is first we're going to shut off the water supply valve. I'm going to give it a nice little flush, and then we're going to make sure we empty out all the water inside the tank, because we do have to unscrew the tank underneath here, lift it up and get it off of there. Alright, so we got most of the water out of there. So next we're going to disconnect our water supply. And basically everything that is keeping this tank on. So the water supply, all the bolts, all around. Oh, scratch that. I mean, not this one. This is for your toilet lid. So, but the bolts that are keeping it on, so those two. And this one over here, so we can lift the tank up. If your screws are rusted out and all they're doing is spinning or just turning, then you can get yourself a flathead or a screwdriver, whatever it takes, and hold your nut in there while you turn it. Alright, so once you get the screws out, like I said, if some of them are stuck, then you can use yourself a flathead to hold it still in there. You can also use some WD-40 if you need to help loosen it up. So you get the screws out from underneath there. Next, now we will lift up this toilet, lift it out, and I'm just going to place it right here on the seat to start working on it. Alright, toilet lifted up. I'll give this a good cleaning back here just to make me feel better about myself. So next we will, you can take your bolts out, and like I said, I'm removing my gasket too. So we'll pull this bad boy off as well. So it's going to be bolts, gasket. Take both of them off and then we'll get out the new goodies. So first thing, old gasket off, new one on. So you need two hands for this basically. See if I'm skillful enough to film it. You just push it on there nice and tight. Alright, new gasket on. So now the bolts. So the bolts, I put a rubber washer on the start. I'm going to slide this in. And this will be how it is for if you have 2 or 3, all of them. So that's on to start. I'm going to take a metal washer. Always a good idea to wear gloves too, of course, unless you like diddling with 10-year-old pooping urine. If that's your jam, then don't wear gloves. So we're going to get this nice, straight, level, and we're going to tighten this. Just hand tighten it. We don't need to sit here and, if you sit here and tighten it too much, wrench it off, I might do just like a little quarter turn with the wrench, but if you go too hard, then you can break this and you're screwed. Gotta get a whole new one. So we're gonna do that to all these. Screws on, so now we're gonna lift it up and place it ever so nicely on top of, line the screws up to where they go and drop it on there. Alright, back on there, so now it's gonna be a connection process. Our last steps, we will go washer, or a rubber washer, metal washer, and your final nut. So washer on there. a metal washer, and the nut. I probably won't tighten this all the way just yet. Probably gonna put the rest of them on, and then we'll give them a good little tighten. So we'll do that all the way around. All right, got them tightened all the way around. Last step is for your water supply. So crank our water supply back in here. Give that a good little tighten. Then we'll turn it back on and see what happens. Water filling back up. So now we'll check for leaks. Check and watch for leaks. And I'll be damned if it don't look like we're good. Leak-free is the way to be. Easy and simple. Now enjoy a good toilet.